friends, and welcome back to my cooking channel. Now, you might think for a second, wait, this isn't a cooking channel. And you're right, it's not. I've cooked once on this channel, and it's a little bit of an adventure, let's say. But per request of some of my viewers, or at least I hope they're viewing, I've been asked to make a cooking video or two. We'll see if I make any more after this. So tonight we're gonna be making a recipe I saw on TikTok that has actually no directions, just the ingredients, kind of how to throw it together. But it is a garlic steak bites and ramen recipe. One reason I really like this recipe is to cook the steaks. We're going to do it in the air fryer. So it's really easy and convenient, and it's pretty quick, and they come out really good. So it works out when we don't want to necessarily grill or take the time to like pan fry it. You can do it in the air fryer, and it's done pretty quickly. So for this recipe, you need steak, minced garlic, Worcestershire sauce, steak seasoning or seasonings that you would like, stick of butter, and ramen. It's a lot of seasonings with your heart, as real chefs say. I'm truly just doing this at my best guess as an amateur chef. So let's get cooking. So we're gonna start by getting a cutting board and our meat. And so we're gonna cut this into chunks. So at this point I've removed any jewelry from my hands. We're gonna get a bowl and we're going to throw our steak in here and season it as we'd like. We're gonna start with the Worcestershire sauce. The one that's like impossible to pronounce. And we're just gonna dabble some in. And next we're gonna go in with our steak seasoning. I'm very basic, and we're just gonna use Montreal steak seasoning, which again, we're just going to season with our hearts and with our eyes and see what happens. And then you can do one of two things. You can either mix it with your hands or you can mix it with something else. I'm going to use my hands though. Because at this point you just want to get it all mixed up, all the seasoning, all the Worcestershire sauce on all the meat. Okay, so now that we have that, I am going to go wash my hands because I just can't do that. Can't do it. So 1 second. So this is our air fryer. I'm going to push it back a little bit. We're going to turn it on and we are going to cook. We're going to air fry 400 for 7 minutes. My air fryer is going to preheat before it'll allow us to cook. So we will just wait for that to preheat and then we'll go from there. Air fryer is done preheating, so we are going to open that up and I'm gonna take our air fryer and all we're gonna do is just lay in all of our steak pieces. It doesn't have to be pretty, it just has to all fit. And I try to spread them out a little bit so they're not necessarily all touching. Then we're gonna just take this and put it in. timer's gonna start. We're gonna watch it at about 3 minutes in. We're gonna take it out, flip it, and let it continue. So while that's starting to cook, the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna work on cooking my ramen. So I'm gonna get a bowl, not a bowl. Oh gosh, I'm gonna get a pot, put some water in it, and cook my ramen. There's nothing fancy. I literally just have chicken ramen. We're not gonna use the seasoning that's in here. We are literally just using the noodles. All right, so we're at the 3 minute mark. So we're just gonna come, kind of toss them. I just kind of toss them like that, because that's the easiest when you have this many. But just trying to toss them around, make sure kind of some of them flip, spread them back out, and we're gonna put it back in the air fryer. I tried to break it up a little bit while it's cooking. All right, our air fryer is done. The steak is all cooked, but I'm going to leave it in here. It's not gonna like overcook it. All right, so I think that is done. Everything looks pretty cooked through. We're gonna turn that off and we're gonna come drain it. And then I always just put it back in the pot. Okay, let's come on back. All right, this very last piece of everything is the garlic butter. Now, if you actually know how to make garlic butter, great. Can you comment down below and tell me? Because this is probably the one place I wing it the most. This will be the 3rd time I've made this recipe and the 3rd time I've made I've put different stuff. I've got my bowl, my butter, and my garlic. Garlic. This time, I'm gonna use a whole stick of butter. And we're gonna open up our garlic, but we're just gonna take a hefty scoop. We'll do 2 hefty scoops. And then we're gonna put it in the microwave for 30 seconds, mix it up, and see what we have. Okay, obviously it needs more time. Okay. It's definitely looking better. I'm gonna put more garlic in it though. Okay, does this look like garlic butter? There's garlic and butter. Yeah, we did it! Final step, putting it all together. So we're going to get 2 of our pasta bowls. We're going to split up our ramen. Next, gonna get out those lovely steak bites. And again, we're just gonna put some on. Okay, and lastly, the garlic butter. Voila! Ramen steak bites with garlic butter.
It was that good, huh? No review needed. Mic drop.
Before I end this video, I just want to say the best thing about cooking in this house is the person who cooks doesn't have to clean up afterwards. That's left up to this guy. Hey, get out of there.
Hey, Mom. Mom, I made it.